Welcome back, viewers. Oh, so here we are driving a bit of straw down to the big farm from the little farm. We're going to drop a little bit off here for those cows up there, and then we're going to take the rest over to the main hay grass silo to make other stuff with. Oh, I can't get it to stop. There we go. Oh well, we've got a bit extra there for those cows. Whoops, driving all over the field, so we've actually gone and picked up a fair bit of materials that have been laying around the place, clogging up the bale count, including that one we just ran over. We've made a nice new little road there along the side of the train line, just as a shortcut. So yeah, all the grass has been mown and Robert's rolled it. And I still don't think there's any. I think they're still bludgeoning at the spinnery. Maybe they need some wool. But anyway, we'll take this around the corner here now. I think cows need straw as well to produce, so we're going to have to drop some of this off here and put some in this. Oh, we'll put it all here for now. We're going to get more straw soon. Hope the train's not coming. Okay, so we'll race over here. We'll pick up a little bit of our new TMR out of our TMR mixer. I don't know if this is going to fit in there this way, but we'll soon find out. Yep. There we go. That's filling up with TMR. I think I had 40,000 litres, which is a fair bit. So I'll take that over to the coos. The oats near the big farm, but the big farm is ready, which means the oats down the far end will be ready. So once we do this, we might get ourselves buy that new harvester. We've got a fair bit of money here, so we should be able to afford something pretty cool. If you haven't caught it yet, yesterday I released the first of my mod of the week videos, which is just about different mods, not necessarily the best ones, just ones that are good value for money, ones that are fun, ones that are game changing, you know, all that sort of stuff. And it's actually had quite a good response in the first 24 hours, so if you haven't seen that yet, jump over and have a look at that. Yeah, it's it gives you a bit of an insight into how I look at what I use. And yeah, I usually check the reviews, but I don't use much of it. So this has gone all right. I think we're going to need more straw in here. So I'll probably jump the gun dropping it off there, but we're going to get more straw this episode so we can drop it off in here. Soybeans are coming along, but they've still got 2 or 3 months until they'll be ready. Potatoes will be ready next month. See how much of this these guys take. Might save a little bit for the other cows. Well, that's going to take a lot. Alright, we'll save the rest. We'll check out all our animal pens in a moment. It's got a few things I want to start getting sort of going before we start. beautiful morning. Roller coaster's looking even better. You can see if you look ahead there now. So yeah, there's quite a bit being done, especially in the middle section there. Very cool. Whoops. Better try to stay on the right side of the road. I checked on both the boat and the roller coaster. They were just plugging along. The boat's going to be due to drop one out into the water for the last stage shortly. So I'll have to, I'm sure we can just whiz over here. I don't like driving over other people's fields, but I'm sure we can drive over our own. So in here, TMR. That'll get them going a little bit better. Do we have a just normal trailer down here? Oh, we are, yeah, there it is in there. Cool, I was thinking, what are we going to empty this stuff into? So we'll jump out here. We've got the addition of a sign. It's all part of the farm network. So we're going in to see Fast Ed. Let's see what he's got to offer. Yo, Eddie. Now we did have a new one that was in the, yeah, I reckon we should buy one of these. Although, like I said in the review, 216, they add 61,000 on, so don't take the price on face value. 280, 17,000. I don't think we need any more than 547 horsepower, do we? Numbers, warning signs, ladder, paint. I like that paint job. Rear hitches, yeah, standard. Oh, I don't even know what they are. We'll go with the standard. Normal pipe. License plate. Okay, that looks like, well, how much is that going to cost us? 285. What a beauty. It's big enough. I suppose we'll need a header too, won't we? So, headers. Must have been back up here where we started. Yeah, there's recommended ones, but I found that you can get away with a bigger one. I think we tried this one here. That's 100 grand, but probably a bit too big for what we need, but hey. Oh no, it doesn't come with its own trailer. Or does it? We'll try to hook it up and see. A lot of the bigger ones come with their own trailers. Oh, what's that train? It's got a lot of wheels along the front of it there, so maybe it does. I'm going to have to turn this on, unfortunately, but yeah, you know how I feel about this. It blocks too much of the screen. Blah, blah, blah. Unfold, unfold. No, it doesn't look like it. It's got a lot of wheels on it, for something that you can't drive. But I can't see that there's anywhere that folds up. Maybe I'm wrong. Which tells me we're going to need a massive trailer. Okay. Header trailers. What's something? Probably need around the longest one. Well, what's the size of that one there? I think this is 60 feet, is it? It's probably close. How long's this? Yeah, that looks like it'll fit. Sort of costing more than we thought here. Just move this ute out of the way. Remember what I said about parking things? Will always come back to haunt you. This looks like the low side that we go on to. Should be a hitch under there because we paid extra for that. What we might actually do, this is going to be a bit of overkill, but we might start it off. We'll do this field first. Got a little bit of loose lime or fertiliser there, so I can turn that back off. What a whopper. Just mucking it. I thought it might have done the header up for the fast farming there. Sure, when I tested this out in the review it did 20 miles an hour, maybe because it's uphill. Then again, 6 is fine on this little farm. If you had huge fields you'd want it to go a little bit faster than this, but hey, I'm happy with this. Got our straw swath because we need that straw. It's one thing we're short of. Not actually short at the moment, but once the pigs and both cow pens start using straw, it's going to make a big difference. I'm going to have to consider getting some sort of slurry tank. I wonder if that going to have to get some sort of a slurry pit or tank. When I said slurry tank, I mean like something to deliver the slurry to the fields. But we're also going to have to look at somewhere to store it, because I don't know if it's true, but it seems to be that my mate Dave, the Scotsman who calls the cows coos, he sort of said once that the cows won't produce milk once the slurry tank on the cow farm's full. And maybe it was just coincidence, but it seemed at the time that that was true. So it seemed to work on that map. Maybe it doesn't work on all of them, but now I take that as gospel and think, well, got to keep your slurry empty, otherwise your cows stop producing, and it's all about the milk, otherwise there's no point having them, you know. They're not like, unless of course you've got beef cattle, which don't have any milk, or if you're running a cattle pasture which doesn't do any, the pastures tend not to do manure or slurry. Sorry about that, viewers. You got a 15-minute limit on recording on the Share Factory, and it's not very often I do it, but I actually went 15 minutes on one straight sort of edit. so it cut me off. But I was saying, yeah, pastures. Yeah, cows do milk, sheep do wool, and that's about it. Now, you know how I can't resist a bargain? Well, this came up in the second-hand stuff, which I haven't looked at today yet, so we might have a look at that. But it was only $58,000, which is half price, and it's fantastic. You can really, it'll pick up a lot more. It gave me the opportunity to put my forklift back down where I had it before. But yeah, this has got a lot more weight capacity without tipping over. I don't know if you'd noticed, I might have done them off screen, but when you were driving the little fork, if you picked up anything like 2 pallets of metal, the back end used to fly around in the air, and when you drove it had that funny like swinging all over the place and that, you know, so. But this is very cool, this. And I've always sort of wanted one. I don't normally buy them because they're 100,000 and I can get away with cheaper options, but looking at how it works, I think it's well worth the money. The harvester still seems to be going okay. So I'll need a tractor up here to tow the trailer. Okay. See, that's cool. That's 3 pallets there. It's not even worrying it. We've got all sorts of things here. We've got buckets and bathtubs and look at all the stuff in there. We'll never be able to have all those out here. Whoops. Wonder if we could do something totally ridiculous. Well, sort of worked. 4 pallets. May have taken a few more. But again, it is getting a bit sort of squirrely. Yeah. So I'll get the rest of this put away and then we'll be back. So here we go, viewers, with the mother of all road trains. Check this out. Heading off down to field 3. And yeah, it's 15 metres plus the harvester, about 25 metre. What's that, 75, 70 feet in the old speak. So yeah, we've got ourselves something going on here. Don't you train? It's a nice inside view, check that out. Looking good. Whoops, we're not getting over the wrong side of the road. We don't want to be like crashing this and then having to sort of work it out, because I think it's only going to end in tears. Yeah, nice casual drive. Been able to record a bit more lately because I haven't had to have my my fan to keep me cool on as much. The weather's taken a real turn. We're in our second month of autumn, or for you in the northern hemisphere. I think in the US they call it fall. So we're in the second month of fall at the moment. I think you guys are the other way. I think you guys are in spring. And the first month of autumn, we had a lot of 30+ degrees Celsius days. And I was struggling a bit because I don't have air conditioning. It's way too expensive. And but now, since April, just before the start of April, which was the second month of our autumn or fall, it's dropped down into the nice 23, 25 degrees Celsius days, and the nights are cooler, and yeah, I haven't found myself having to run my fan as much, which therefore, because the fan, you can hear it through the mic, it sounded like I was at the airport, and we're going to fit through there? Ooh, that was close. But yeah, so now hopefully I can sort of take the bull by the horns and produce a bit more content. We're going to start a second Let's Play at the end of this week, because this one's winding down a little. When I say winding down, I don't mean stopping, but I have mentioned it in previous episodes. We're just going to, you know, move along a bit faster so we can get that, because really the only thing we've got to do here, we could make more fields than that, but it's a bit of the same old, same old. We've proven that you can actually farm on Silverun, which, you know, a lot of people would say, oh, it's only for forestry. Well, it is forestry orientated, but it's not only for forestry. That's, maybe I should have came in the next road down, which is the straighter of the two. Oh no! Oh, you wouldn't read about it, that train. I told you. Oh, now what are we going to do? Oh, stop it. Going to get the trailer around the tree. Okay folks, well I'm not going to make you watch me go back and forwards all day, because that's going to be a terrible idea, but I'm going to try to fix this up, and oh, it's all gone to shit. I'll be back. Well, welcome back viewers. Here we are putting in a big day in the fields here. So we've got our harvester. I had to stop in and extend the pipe. You couldn't get the truck in close enough with this huge header. Looks like I'm running over something there, but I can't imagine what it is. But yeah, so the plan's the same. Keep moving on up, get this going. Check our animals, and then see where we're at with everything. Nice little place there on the water. Seeing that boat, I think our boat's going to come up for launch soon. I think it needed floor tiles to finish the next step, and I've just put the floor tiles in. So I think if we do a headland across the top here, we should be able to put it on to put the worker on. Oh no, it's just the hay making it do that, I think. So we've got to, the straw, we've got to get the straw off this field obviously. So we'll do that, and yeah, we'll be laughing. See, there's the straight road that I should come in on. I know it takes us up to the far end, but it also, yeah, it's not as windy, so it might be a bit easier. You might be able to see the train coming there. So I'll head down this side, and then we'll go about our business. So I'll get in here and get this laid out, and we've got a little horse pen up the end there. Farm's not a farm without horses, so we'll yeah, might give a little bit of this. I think horses eat oats. I think they have oats, hay and water, I think is what you need. They might even need straw, I'm not quite sure. But I was thinking of putting a small silo up the end there just so I could get my horse stuff down this end. Just to save having to drive it from, you know, maybe park the ute here and get them their own little setup. I don't know, I don't think it holds much feed, that's the only problem. Then again, they might not eat much, so let's see how we go with it. Ooh, bit on the ground there. As you can see, that's nearly finished, that field. That's turned out to be fantastic, and I don't think I'll need to bring the big wide thing that we pick up the straw with. The name of it escapes me, as things normally do. Now we might have to get ourselves a little small ute or something here, because I think that it's quite dodgy getting in here. Oh yeah, getting a bit out of hand there. I think we can... This is... we all know how this is going to end. Probably in tears. Okay, so where's the trigger? Well, that's not working. Is there an actual food trigger? Oh, look where it is. Okay, well this ain't going to be happening. That's the water trigger. The food trigger's around in there. I think I'm going to have to get bales. Yeah. I think we might have to actually have a look what it takes too, but in the meantime, we'll, let's put in a silo. Got to concentrate on what I'm doing here. Construction. It took a while. Silos. We just want something small. Some of them look small, but they're not. Like, look at that, 2 million litres. I don't think we need that. What's this here? We need conveyors. Not nothing like that. What's this here? 90,000. 30,000 compact storage. Storage for all crops and liquids. 20,000. Liquid manure pit. 10,000. Pallet storage. Silo for wood chips. Multi-fruit silo for 20. Whoops, we don't want to put it on the field. Why can't I see that? The markers. We're sort of sinking into the ground a little bit. What to do, what to do? Looks like it's going here. Bang! Oh, there it is. Let's empty some stuff off in it. We better start making some money soon. We're going to be skint. So we need to take the harvester back. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I'll get onto that. Get the straw picker-upper up here and we'll see how we go. So I know how excited you guys get about me buying animals. So we'll didn't want you to miss this. Palomino. It costs a lot to get delivered. And a Pinto. Annabelle and Velocity. Better shut the gate, they'll get out. Now, the reason I bought those before we had food is because we need to see what they need, and it doesn't show you if you haven't got animals. Okay, so they need food. They need water, base food, hay. Okay. Oh, hey, a friendly bunch. Alright, so let's get on down over here. get this harvester down to the next field. We've got to go back out over that train line, and I did see the train went past me down there earlier, just come through when I got to the train crossing. So it's due. Probably takes exactly this amount of time to do a lap. I don't know how I'm going to go getting this on here. Let's pan out a bit. Oh, I don't know if I've got the height. Oh. Yeah. We'll take the harvester down first. I could have taken it behind this. Oh, I got to take the ute down there anyway. It's all good. Gonna have a look this time. Okay. So it's not the... I suppose it's as big as any other map that you play. It's not like the world's biggest map. It doesn't... I suppose it is if you go... We haven't spent much time right up in the hills. We've been mainly down here on the flat, but there's a fair bit of driving, even just down in this bottom section. You know, it's a good size. Good distances between things. It's not all packed into one spot like a lot of maps can be. Spread out nicely. When I first started doing this series, and even when I played it a little bit before I started the series, I was a bit sort of suspect on it, and I started to doubt whether paying the $60 it costs here in Australia for the DLC. I thought, oh, should I really have paid that? But it's turned out that with all the bells and whistles and the added stuff and all that you get, it's well worth it. And the more you play this map, the more you appreciate what they're doing here. You know, it's didn't miss it by far. It's yeah, it grows on you, you know, and they're going for a different thing. Like, I haven't done any contracts, but yeah, the contracts are good. Yeah, there's different contracts. There's picking up, cleaning out stone, removing dead trees, that sort of stuff. Rather than just the same old fertilising and... Well, at least I know the train's gone through now. So I think if I get like some sort of a... get a water tank and a small front end loader up the end there, I could feed my horses without needing another tractor. We'll get a small tractor with a bucket on the front. Perhaps. Anyway, the soy's going to be next on the agenda, I think, so we'll get this header over here to near the soy. Haven't been using the Jeep as much now it's got that. It's alright if you're going, like I said before, if you're going sell point to sell point, or like going to sell your stuff, it's all good. But if you want to just drop it off somewhere, it doesn't work that well at all. There we go, back into here. So we need to turn on, go to the back, drop, turn on, and off we go. The new harvester's around about the distance that you're not going to really need to oh, it does too, I suppose. It's always dodgy on the corners, but There is a good one, a baler that's got a big thing in front of it like this tractor has that picks all that up on the corners. You may have seen it if you've watched my grass and silage and hay videos in the Dummies FS22 for Dummies series. Yeah, it'll show you what they work like. If you haven't seen that, I recommend you jump over and have a look, especially if you're new to the game. I've still got a few more in the series to do actually. I haven't done cows, but I've done all the animal types, and I haven't done crops yet. Field prep, how to set up a let's play. I've got a few things in the works there that I want to do. I'm not going to worry about that bit up there. Just driving around like we're drunk here at the moment. So I'm going to take this front piece here. We were supposed to feed the animals this episode, but we've been so busy we haven't really had the chance. Oh yeah, come on, fold. About time. It's a nice slow animation on that. I suppose it's realistic. I like that new little road. I thought that might have been slowing us down, but it wasn't. We're all over the place. Well, we'll get a ticket. No, now we're going faster, I think. Is that going faster? Yeah, it looks like it. So we'll drop this off. We'll always just put it down. Oh, see that? Look at that, look at it. Unbelievable. How much it turns up when I'm coming around to go across it. So we want to drop the front. We want to put the straw in here. Put on the back ranger. Jeez. Okay, so I'll keep plugging along. We'll go down and pick up this straw. Then we'll have to look into getting some horses. So unfortunately, viewers, it's come to that time again. I don't like the episodes to be too long, so that's probably going to be the end of this one. So we didn't really... I feel like we're not really achieving much, but I don't want the episodes to be too choppy-changey, you know, so... I don't know, it's hard. I've got a thought on it, put in the comments. But yeah, I don't know. See how we go. But yeah, we'll come back. Maybe next time we'll feed the animals. Hopefully they can hang on till then. But as usual, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time. Stay safe till next time, and I'll hopefully see you then.